driving down the motorway. A massive dump truck thunders past you. Everything looks normal, until you notice something strange. One entire row of tires isn't touching the road. They're spinning, hovering, doing absolutely nothing. It looks like a mistake, like something forgot to lower properly. But that useless tire, it's saving companies millions of pounds, protecting roads, and preventing serious mechanical damage. And before we're done, you'll see why lifting that axle at the wrong time could actually damage the truck itself. It starts with the road. Concrete and asphalt look solid, permanent, strong, but they're not invincible. Every road has a limit, not just for total weight, but for how much pressure is applied through each axle. And here's where it gets interesting. Road damage doesn't increase gradually. It increases dramatically when weight is concentrated. Engineers use something called the fourth power law, which shows that if you double the weight on one axle, road damage doesn't just double, it can increase up to 16 times. 16. That's why the problem isn't how heavy the truck is overall. It's where that weight is sitting. And this is where that floating tire starts to make sense. The truck's snowshoes. Think of walking on deep snow. High heels, you sink. Snowshoes, you spread your weight and stay on top. That hovering axle is the truck's version of a snowshoe. It's called a lift axle. When a truck is fully loaded, maybe carrying 20 tons of gravel, 2 or 3 axles aren't enough to legally carry that weight. So the driver presses a switch, airbags inflate, the axle lowers, more tires touch the road. Suddenly, the weight spreads out. Less pressure per tire, less stress on the asphalt, no fines, no cracked roads. But here's the twist. If more wheels protect the road, why not keep them down all the time? Because fuel isn't cheap. Every tire touching the ground creates rolling resistance. Rolling resistance means friction. Friction means the engine has to work harder, and heavy trucks already consume serious fuel. Now imagine the truck has delivered its load. It's empty, much lighter. That extra axle is no longer needed. If it stays down, it's just dragging extra rubber across the road, burning fuel and wearing tires unnecessarily. So the driver lifts it, instantly reducing resistance, instantly improving efficiency. Over thousands of miles, that small change becomes massive savings, and fuel isn't even the biggest hidden cost. Tires take. A beating heavy-duty truck tires cost hundreds of pounds each, but cost isn't the only issue. When trucks turn with too many fixed axles on the ground, the rear tires don't simply roll. They scrub, they drag sideways across the pavement. That grinding motion shreds rubber, builds heat, stresses suspension components. You've probably heard that screeching sound from a large lorry turning tightly. That's tire scrubbing. Too many axles down, and the truck almost resists turning. It wants to go straight. Lift the unnecessary axle, and suddenly the vehicle pivots more smoothly. Less stress, less noise, less damage. And this is where another unexpected benefit appears. Traction, when it matters most. When a lift axle is raised, the truck's weight shifts onto the drive axles, the powered wheels. More weight on those wheels means more grip. On muddy building sites, on wet roads, on uneven ground. Sometimes lifting the axle isn't about saving money, it's about getting unstuck. In fact, in certain conditions, lowering the wrong axle at the wrong time can actually reduce traction. That floating tire isn't passive, it's part of a balancing act. Stability under heavy loads. When the truck is fully loaded, lowering that extra axle doesn't just protect the road. It improves balance. More contact points increase stability and reduce sway. That's critical for cement mixers, dump trucks, tankers carrying shifting liquid loads. Lower the axle when heavy. Lift it when light. Adapt constantly. And this adaptability is the real story here. A machine that changes shape. So the next time you see a truck rolling past with one set of tires hovering above the tarmac, you're not looking at a mistake. You're looking at a machine adjusting itself in real time. Balancing, physics, fuel costs, legal limits, tire wear, traction, stability, all with the press of a switch. That floating tire isn't pointless. It's strategic. It's practical. And it's one of those quiet engineering solutions hiding in plain sight. The kind most people notice, but never question. If you enjoyed this look at the hidden design behind everyday machines, stick around for more stories about the ordinary things that aren't ordinary at all. Thanks for watching.